want to talk with you about a civilizational manifesto. I want to talk to you about our civilization because it's being attacked in a civilizational war. I believe in a civilization that's based on the cornerstone of the golden rule and critical thought. And I want to elaborate on this some more because these ideas are being put under direct attack by both Islam and the left. I call myself a civilizationalist, and I defend my civilization and I attack those that oppose it. I believe in the ethical principle and the civilizational principle of the golden rule, in which there's one ethical principle for all peoples. Now, Islam, for instance, does not believe in this. It has one set of ethical rules for the believer, the Muslim, and another set of rules for the non-Muslim, the kafir. I oppose that. I defend the victim and resist the oppressor. Well, this seems obvious, except that a lot of people aren't doing it. For instance, in the Middle East, where jihadists are killing Yazidis and Christians, I stand for the Christians, I stand for the Yazidis, and I oppose the jihadists. What they're doing is evil. I believe in freedom of speech, expression, and ideas. Well, that may seem obvious, but there are those who say no, that we should not have the freedom to have any idea that we want and talk about it. As a matter of fact, freedom of speech is increasingly under attack in both here in America and I guess the rest of the world. The Organization of Islamic Conference, the OIC, distinctly says, and many people are going along with this, well, you know, yeah, you can say whatever you want, boo, but you can't offend protected minorities, such as Muslims. I believe in freedom of religion. This means if you want to enter a religion, fine. If you want to leave it, I'm fine with that too. Well, there are those in Islam who disagree with this. As a matter of fact, Abu Bakr, the first caliph, killed tens of thousands of Arab Muslims simply because they wanted to leave Islam. And Islam still calls for death for the apostate. Now, there's another civilization which is evil, or at least based on evil principles, and I oppose this. I oppose the evil of ethical dualism. Islam is ethically dualistic, and there are other groups who are dualistic in the sense of, you're my brother, but not him. He's not anything to me except an enemy. I oppose authoritative thought. I opposed communism for this reason, and I oppose Islam for the same reason. Authoritative thought means that I will criticize the Quran if I want to. However, if I obey the authoritative thought of Islam, I will never criticize the Quran because it is the supreme authority on everything. Not so. I oppose the oppression of women. Well, this seems obvious to me, but Islam has a system of ethics which includes the inferiority of women. They're less in their religion, less in their intelligence. There's a verse in the Quran which says that a husband can beat his wife, but there's no verse in the Quran which says that a wife can beat the husband. So we're involved in a civilizational war in which the principles of ethical golden rule and critical thought are being opposed by those who say, no, we can treat people differently. And by the way, I'm not even supposed to defend my civilization because, after all, multiculturalism says they're all the same. You know, you need a PhD to believe that, because any illiterate peasant who's an immigrant knows that you don't immigrate to Haiti, you don't immigrate to Yemen, no. You come to another place like America or Europe. So all civilizations are not remotely the same, and I defend mine. I declare that a civilization that abides by the principles of the golden rule and critical thought is superior to that civilization such as the Sharia and even the left, which wants to dictate how people will think and punish them if they don't think that way. So, this is a civilizational manifesto involved in a civilizational war. I will defend my civilization, and I will also attack an inferior civilization. Thank you.